Moise Caicedo still. Social video that be sure it just because before say Euro was here. Moise Caicedo still is not in London. Moise Caicedo is still in London. It means the South American boys na near Kawasam. Up till now, Moise Caicedo afi no free the capital of Ecuador. No abe pimo London. And in Ochina Chelsea give me at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. In the pre-match press conference, Enzo Maresca called Obienu will be sound about a plan on what he's going to do in the absence of a branch friend Moise Caicedo. But as you see, I'm no kasi, unless Moise Caicedo can get to London by tomorrow morning, and you're very, very unlikely some Moise Caicedo will be match maybe against Bournemouth. And you're sure say that's the biggest worry I was giving him. Also, in the pre-match press conference, he didn't see a clear say James Malo Gusto. The two available senior right backs are team. All of them are ruled out. It's just before my analysis of the Bournemouth game and the other games on the Premier League game. You did the betting odds this week of Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. My mom, my first top 5 picks out the room this week. No trial bets, or wherever you want to stick your bet on Betway Sports, baby. Hi, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, not turn on notification. And subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. They're very, very imperative. So, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. Yes, do that now. See, I'm not gonna say was very, very important over there. So, let's get straight into it. My question I'm basing this on is see Moise Caicedo Mbambe do England. With James Epra, Malo Gusto. One about Chelsea right back, no chair. One about Chelsea right back, chair. So what's in Europe? Axel de Sassi bought as a right back for Chelsea. So Chelsea bought in the English Premier League. It has been Malo Gusto any regimes. Malo Epra, yes, next game possible over back. But in Chelsea, you have a stopgap right back for Yamiadoma or China game against Bournemouth. Now, and more there are a lot of the variations a bit me across. Renato Viega bit me about left back. Nama Kukrea about right back. Because of say Enzo Fernandez any Moise Caicedo in any team. Also Romeo Lavia as well or more match we been. It means to say one shot Chelsea would have to find a way to get a midfielder with Fiifi on. So who is going to play in the middle of the pack? I'm thinking say Obi to say Renato Viega saying or a history in playing as a DM and as a CM. And again, this now puts into question Chelsea, Eddie Abrantier, Andre Santos, and of course, Leslie Gochukwu alone. But it's about game time. You see, we can have all the issues, but a game time here is very, very important. And that's why Omodi Omokoya. And then see Amenoka say Chelsea, a list of players who are registered for the English Premier League, Abba Robert Sanchez, Axel de Sassi, Marco Correa, Tosin Andrebiayo, Benoit Bellachile, Levi Cole, Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Mialo Modric, Noni Madueke, Philippe Jorgensen, Marcus Bettinelli, Joao Felix, Nicolas Jackson, Kani Chukwemeka, Christopher Nkuku, Jadon Sancho, Cole Palmer, Benjamin Chilwell, Kenan Dries Hall, team. And then, of course, Sansuo, Rhys James, Moises Caicedo, Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Cesare Casadre, Tariq George, Joshua Champon, David Washington, Omari Keleman, Arantefen Renato Viega, Romeo Lavia, and Lucas Bergstrom, our team. And these are Chelsea players, any of my numbers. Now, also, our list, there is Maggie with Mabo as a DM, as one of the midfielders, and me had Mochina, Kani Chukwu and Mekas, and me had Mochina, most likely. May start if Enzo and Moise Caicedo Nyambambe do. The biggest worry is our fullback. One the ball at fullback for Chelsea. Are you going to go with a branch of Joshua Champion or Chon? Because Joshua Champion see a right back. Our games in a very, very good right back at Chelsea. Are you going to go with Joshua Champion to go and play at right back? Now that's the question. In the comment section, who plays at right back? Nyami Mochina for Chelsea. One I bet choosing at right back. Or back line, saying I'll be over Renato Viega left back, now the Marco Correa right back. Now bonus midfielders Minube na over Juice Hall, any kind of Chukwemeka, and also bebo one Senzo Tim could do in Tema still bebo Sky said won't feel matter. What are going to be your variations up top? Nami had more China game at Chelsea, any Brighton, any Bournemouth, everybody a big game, a very, very, very big game. But for me, the big question and say one the bebo Nami had more China Chelsea right back position. One about I'm Chelsea because there aren't enough players and the kind of players at Chelsea and how they want to play their games are. Will these players fit how Chelsea want to play? Nyame Admochina in the English Premier League away to Andoni Ariona side. Very, very good. Very, very good player. Very, very good players on the team. A bad thing. Say Chelsea. Every team I need the maximum point away at Bournemouth because then I make a choice. Players will be any available, including Moises Caicedo. Only available for some match. He is not available for some match here. Chelsea because up to now can on free Ecuador and people London, and it makes it difficult for Chelsea to get anybody to replace him. A lot of starting 11s. Maybe has Nkunku, maybe has Jadon Sancho. But now, what is going to be your backline? Backline pet and I mean backline being and our bubble. The two center backs even instead of like Cole any branch your friend Fofana, Wesley Fofana bubble. I'm thinking someone showing you bit will be tossing you at proper right back. Bit tossing you at proper right back. Now if we were inverting Marco Correa from left back position next to your friend is saying next to Kenan Drewsby, or that's what I'm thinking. Or tossing you at right back, play Wesley Fofana as the CCB, then left center back Levi Cole or then he has the players in the middle of the park. No, Mark you best start over. Then he has Abrantia, your friend Marco Correa inverting next to him. Then right ahead of him, I was showing him on the number 10 role at one attacking number 80, being Kane Chukwuemeka, but then Cole Palmer will rather slotting in the number 10 role Chelsea. So Kane Chukwuemeka will play from the left hand side. The Norwich will happen. I think that's how Chelsea are going to play tomorrow, having Abrantia friend tossing Adrabiayu at right back and having Marco Correa inverting, because we want to have these players in their natural positions. Renato Viega beating up from left back, then Marco Correa from right back. One of them will invert in the middle of the park next to Abrantia friend Kenan Drewsby Hall. Then of course there's going to be Kane Chukwuemeka to help in ball progression together with Abrantia, your friend Cole Palmer. A very, very, very important game, big gamer. Chelsea able away at Tima, your friend of Bournemouth. Of course, Chelsea in the fifth game review, especially in the pre-match analysis for team my friend of Bournemouth. A better than Chelsea in Bournemouth. But how is the game going to look like? How do you expect the game to look like? What are the things that we're expecting? That's my analysis other games. Number the betting odds naka ho. Hi Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel, not subscribe to the channel. Not turn your notification. Very, very important. So subscribe to the channel. Now turn on notification. What turn on notification? Let me share the link. Share link. No be your pebble be also in ya. So share Chelsea game of boy against first thing. Bournemouth for coach a friend Andoni Areola Casa. Or say it is difficult to analyze Chelsea because in the last 3 games that Chelsea have won in English Premier League, we're about with 3 different structures. And because Chelsea will play some versatile that can play in these different structures. It's urging for him to analyze Chelsea. And I think it's true. The versatility of Chelsea players now, Enzo Maresca, the ability to change his hands into Washington. Consistently, he keeps on talking about the fact that he likes the squad because he's able to change. The players are versatile. Players need to be multiple positions, which is very, very important. Now, so against the game against Manchester City, Chelsea played in a 3-2-5, more with a diamond to try and play around Man City person. And it was Abrantia friend Malo Gusto and inverted. Then Cole Palmer was playing more as a winger, but on the inside, on the right hand side space. So Chelsea would use as blocking of passing lane, ability to block passing lanes to help him so that Chelsea can transit and turn the ball over against Manchester City. Not pivots, I think that was one of our best pivots throughout the season as it stands now. It was Caicedo, any Abrantia, Romeo Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Maresca said Romeo Lavia ever returned to the team. Yamiado Manestic, and he's hopeful saying the engine is going to get fine. But that was the base. Oko up top and Lavia and Caicedo were much more important in terms of the progression of the ball. And Osho with Marco Correa, he was one of the best in terms of the counter pressing of the children. No pinning ball, no for City for me to progress. And I think that Chelsea played some very, very good game against my friend Manchester City. Then they prevent Man City from sustaining pressure. They help Chelsea to sustain a lot of pressure, held on to the ball for a very long time. Osho, apart from that, I want to put up an image behind. There was a 3-box-4 where there were 3 players at the back. Then Chelsea had a box midfield. 2 at the base, 2 at the top, and they formed a box midfield, and then 4 players up top. And usually Chelsea is out from goal kicks. Anybody who have a spare man in Enzo Fernandez in between the lines are receive ball, and that's as Sema Enzo Maresca in a pre-match press conference in the importance of Enzo Fernandez. Wait me use as an Ikai Gunuhan. Wait me use as somebody that can come and be a deep line playmaker. He can also go up top in between the lines as an attacking eight, which is very, very important in the modern game. And that's what Enzo Fernandez, the break coach, your friend Enzo Maresca Oshe in the next game at Chelsea boy against Wolves heavily. Now a 3-3-4 in terms of build-up, having 3 players in the middle of the pack. It was a 3-2 base, but there was always a +1. And the +1 was Cole Palmer, who consistently dropped into the middle of the pack, come and receive the ball. Because now Oshe Wolves they had almost overloaded and targeted Abrante friend Moise Caicedo. In Tobeka in the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, time being Moise Caicedo being ball and they will close him on him. They'll make it difficult for him to get the ball. So he did what we call the base 3-2, +1. And the +1 is said on Uniho Dibia, but occasionally he will drop in, receive the ball, take it on the half 10 to the opposing game, and then play for it. And I think that the ball progression on the left, and the penetration, was more times on the right, using Kopan and Noni Madueke on that area. And I think that most of that game, Chelsea really had loads of the ball, especially in the second half when they were able to control the game with some good counter pressing and reducing the distances between Chelsea defenders and Chelsea midfielders and the defense line, of course, any attack which is very, very important in the modern game when they're playing against team beats Wolverhampton Wanderers. You understand? Now, also the third game and the last game at Chelsea boy against Crystal Palace, that was a pure diamond in the middle of the pack because now Moise Caicedo had been targeted against the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was clear in that game. Now Oliver Glasner's plan was to use Adam Watson and Hughes to target Moise Caicedo to try and pinch the ball off him and then transit and help Chelsea. So what he did was simple: push Moise Caicedo to the back line, form a base 4, then let the first point of contact in terms of the ball progression should be first Enzo Fernandez and then Cole Palmer. All of them are good. Slightly press resistant, can receive the ball in the half 10 and then play for them. Now a more 4-3-3, but on the ball in terms of the variation, it became a 4-5-1 because now Moise Caicedo was joined by a client, and then there was Cole Palmer most of the time centrally. Then you have players keeping the weight and players in between the lines over there. I think that Chelsea control game brilliantly by far in terms of game control. That was the game Chelsea controlled the year where they control the game largely. They were good in between the lines. They counter pressed well. They pressed well. They are out of possession. I'm dropping ball with Shipman. It was also good to try and block passing lanes and stuff like that, which is very, very important in there. I think that one thing has been clear with Enzo Maresca, and that's the tactical fluidity. And whereas one thing that Obi are now yet critical of Enzo Maresca with time, Wababi coach, and the kind of job that he has done in his first few games now has liked it because the tactical fluidity is very, very important. And also at Chelsea are conceding XG 3.86, 5 goals out from the XG need their form by 5 goals from a conceding had a big deal. Left side more attacks frequent due to the left side ball progression. Enzo Fernandez one of most of the time so in terms of attacking more average possession 57%, putting Chelsea sit in English Premier League table shots 12.3% per game. More conceding just 2 goals from set pieces, which is not bad at all. I think the game plans are for games, and Oshe team to say Bournemouth, they are very stubborn side. They play also in between the lines. They are aggressive. They have 2 very good pressers, Dango Ouattara and Abrante Freno, Antoine Semenyo, who are very good in terms of pressing and then prevent you from having loads of the ball. So how then do you deal with Abrante Freno? How then do you deal with the press that's Bournemouth for the ball and the shifts of Andoni Areola? How then do you deal with all of these things, which are very, very important in the game? And I want to ask questions again. What is going to be your backline reaction? How is it going to be like El Honor? How do you think Chelsea are going to play? How do you expect them to play outside game with him El Honor? And for me, I think say this is what's going to happen. You are going to have Tosin Aderabia, instead of the rest defense, you have 3 proper centre backs in a team. Then you can have Marco Correa because the midfield no any solid time. You have Marco Correa inverting next to Abrantia and your friend Kenan Drisby Hall, and then you can control the game in that direction in there, which is very, very important. So hi Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. The other games are I see looking at some other this weekend. There are a lot of games so in terms of the quality of play, what Chelsea have done, the analysis of the games at Chelsea, but who is going to play where, one will be running for what is going to happen with who, players never with team, one about going for which games no. I think that this week my top 5 picks our Europe, top 5 picks our Europe, Airbus, that was I say, and the matches started in the German Bundesliga 6:30, and you may have the matches are starting in German Bundesliga. And we are watching in the English Premier League 11:30 kickoff. There is Southampton and Manchester United, the best kicking off Manchester City and Brentford, Liverpool and then Nottingham Forest, Fulham and West Ham United. For me, Man City are going to beat Brentford United at the Etihad Stadium. Man City against Brentford, no, City straight win. Southampton, anything my friend Manchester United, I won't go there. I won't talk about it. And you may in the evening Chelsea against AFC Bournemouth, a Chelsea double chance at the very least away at Bournemouth, and Real Madrid echo away to Real Sociedad at the San Sebastian in the Spanish La Liga. It's going to be a difficult game for Real Madrid. But of course, Jude Bellingham are returning from injury. Oriana Chiomeni are returning. Adam Militao is getting close to returning, which is very important for Real Madrid. I think the Madrid away at the San Sebastian, they won't sit back so much. They'll press them. Spaces remember Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and Rodrigo goes can be enough. And Uchi, Carlo Ancelotti has been clear. I'll say Brazil problems now, and yet issue of personnel. I know one player pay issue of the whole team, and the things that they need to sort it out. Milan, Boba, Empoli, Tenefi, and Juventus. The Juventus straight win away to Empoli, also a big one there. A Juventus straight win away to Empoli. FC Bayern Munich away to Holstein Kiel in the German Bundesliga. It's a Bayern win, it's a Man City win, it's a Chelsea double chance. I am giving also in this game, no, also Juventus game now. There's also a Juventus win in there. Then you go to the next side on Sunday, Barca Airborne. I expect Barca to keep up with that momentum in the London derby now, because in the English Premier League, I think Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal is going to be an over 1.5. Also, I'm actually over 1.5. Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal Football Club 1.5. Barca Echo away at Girona. This is a stubborn Girona side last season. No more but Barca have all their players back. Lamine Yamal said he wants to play at Barca for the rest of his life. Barcelona no person. So definitely, I'm looking at say Barca for being at the maximum point away at Tima Yefreno Girona. So my team, my picks no straight win Inter, Barca, Bayern, Bayern, Real Madrid, 4 teams straight win. Juventus also 5 teams straight win. So Juventus, Bayern, Barca, Inter straight win, Real Madrid omunya straight win. These 5 teams with my omunya straight win. No Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur and over 1.5 or power bet me. It's also the Chelsea car bet one. A bit my Chelsea or draw away to team my friend AFC Bournemouth or Hornum. Of course, this is where we draw the curtain on today's edition on Fiifi-Manfred with the analysis preview of Nyamiad watching a big game at Chelsea ever against AFC Bournemouth, and then of course the other games or the updater